Hello everyone, I'm Paul and this is problem 1464, maximum product of two elements in an array. This is a relatively simple, easy problem, so here I will show you my thought process and efficient solution. Given an integer array nums, we have to find two different elements such that if we take the first element minus 1 times the second element minus 1, we get the maximum possible value. We have to return this result. So let's say that we are given this input. Here the result is to take 4 and 5. If we do 4 minus 1 times 5 minus 1, the result would be 3 times 4, meaning 12. This happens to be the maximum possible result that we can get, so we return this. My first intuition was quite straightforward. If we want to get the maximum possible product, we should get the two maximum elements, which in this case are 4 and 5. Now, the next question is how do we get the maximum elements in an array? And there are different possible solutions for this. One is to iterate every possible pair. We can do this with a nested for loop and two pointers, I and j. So first we iterate this pair, then this pair, then this pair, then we move the I pointer and iterate this pair, then this pair. Finally, we have this pair, and we keep the maximum possible result among all the pairs. We can do this because it requires big O of n squared, and here n can be of up to 500, and this to the power of 2 is a relatively small number. So this solution works. Another possible solution is to sort the array that we are given. After sorting, here we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now the two largest elements are in the last two positions. So we can take these two, get the corresponding number, and this would be the maximum possible result. This requires big O of n log n because of sorting. Remember that sorting requires this. Space complexity in this case would be big O of n because that's required for sorting in Python. So this is another possible solution. Another one is the following. We can solve this in big O of n with two variables. We will iterate these elements from left to right, and we say that the maximum value so far is initially 0, and the second maximum value is 0. First we have a 3, and given that this is larger than the maximum value so far, we replace this with 3. But before, we need to say that the second maximum value is equal to the maximum value. We don't want to lose this value. Given that 0 is equal to 0, we keep 0 here. Now we can continue with 4. Given that 4 is larger than 3, we can replace this 3 with 4, but before we need to set second maximum value to 3. So now we have this scenario and we can put a 4 here. Next we have a 5, which is larger than 4, so the second maximum is 4 and the maximum is 5. Next we have a 2, which is more than 5, but maybe this is the second maximum value so far. So here we keep the maximum between 4 and the current value, 2. So this stays at 4. Now we have already iterated all the elements, so we can just return the maximum value minus 1 times the second maximum value minus 1. This would be 4 times 3, which is 12. Okay? And once again, this requires big O of n complexity because we are iterating n elements, and space complexity is big O of 1. This happens to be the most efficient solution. So let's see how to code this up. First, we say that the maximum value is 0 and the second maximum value is also 0. Now we can iterate numbers, and every time we check if the current number is larger than the maximum value. In this scenario, the maximum value is now the current number, but before doing this, we need to store the previous maximum value. So here we say that second mx is equal to the previous mx. Then we set mx to n, else, meaning if the current number is smaller or equal to the maximum value, we can say that the second maximum value is the maximum between what we already have and the current number. And down here, we can return mx minus 1 times second mx minus 1. Let's submit this and see if it works. As you can see, this works and it's very efficient. So if you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.